Hi, everybody. Welcome to JilleTarot. I hope you're all doing well. And so we're doing a love pick a card. And this is in regards to what's coming up for you in love, what you need to know about love in the coming energy. And so you probably know the drill by now. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So let your intuition guide you to which pile you feel drawn to. Also, if it doesn't resonate, go ahead and check out another reading that may resonate more closely to your situation. So thanks again. Thank you for your support. If this resonates, please let me know. I'd love to hear a comment and like, share, and subscribe. So let's get right into it. I'll see you in your reading. Okay, welcome in for those of you who picked pile 1. This is your love reading. And let's see what the big message is coming in for you. And we're getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So if you're single, it could be coming into a new romantic connection. If you're in a partnership, it is about taking it to the next level and actually deepening and strengthening the bond. As you reveal, it feels like there's something here about authenticity, being honest, being true to yourself. Your authentic self is going to deepen the bond, getting to know each other in a really deep way. So we have spread your wings coming in. Confidence that leads to growth and freedom. So this confidence is what's allowing you to actually reveal your true self and actually start to share with your partner or a new love connection, however that's resonating for you. Actually share your true self, be in your authenticity with this person. It feels like for some of you, if you're single, this person that's coming in, you just feel really comfortable and confident. And you're able to spread your wings, and that confidence leads to this freedom to be yourself and actually this growth in this relationship, in this connection. And for those of you that are in a connection, a committed partnership that's pretty stable, but it feels like there's this need, if you're in a connection, in a marriage or a long-term partnership, there is this need to actually maybe get something off your chest, or even just be open and honest communication coming in. That's going to allow you to spread your wings and you have the confidence. It brings freedom and growth to your relationship. And so what is the situation? We're getting engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union, and completion. So really, there's nothing much more to say about this engagement ring energy, this situation. There is on offer a higher commitment. There is on offer finding a deep, a strong partnership and union, and feeling almost like completion. That this connection kind of makes you feel complete and whole. And it feels like that's because you're being authentic. You're revealing your true self. You're not putting on any false masks. And if you're in a connection, you're not sugarcoating. You're just being open and honest and communicating very clearly, very openly with your partner. So let's get the details. Let's see what the details are coming in. And we're getting the King of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So it does look like with this King of Cups, you have mastered relationships and connections. It feels like you're becoming aware of the fact that as you're in your authenticity, as you're revealing your innermost selves, your partner, this other person, a romantic person, partner is actually revealing their innermost selves. And that just strengthens the bond. And that energy is coming from this King of Cups energy. This is about mastering relationships and connections. You want authenticity, and so you're willing to give authenticity. You have a lot of confidence, and that's allowing you to get to know this other person or to get to know your partner on a deeper level. And that just strengthens the commitment. That makes for an enduring, an everlasting partnership and union, and kind of completes the circle. And the Three of Pentacles is all about co-creating. It's about creating and connecting in abundant energy in the physical world. So it is manifesting. We have emotions here in this energy, and then this is manifesting, creating and connecting, creating what you want in a connection by being in your authenticity and actually connecting, in the physical world. So emotional world, this brings it to the physical realm. And then we have this passionate energy here with the King of Wands. Look at the sunflowers on this card. This is a lot of passion. This is being open and receptive to love. This is being very nurturing, very protective of your love relationship, defending your love relationship, defending your authenticity from your confidence, defending the growth. So all beautiful things. And with this Queen of Wands, it does feel like, you know, this is being more receptive and compassionate, more intuitive from this confidence and from revealing. The more you reveal your authenticity, the more that you're loved. It feels like for who you are. You feel a very strong, loving energy. There's a lot of passion that comes with this Queen of Wands energy also. And this is about the King of Cups is about connection on an emotional level. And with the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, it is about setting your goals, and that builds up the passion. The more that you're setting your goals, the more that you're open and honest in communication, the more that you're authentic, the higher commitment, the deeper the bond, the lasting bond, partnership and union. And there's also a lot of passion here with this Queen of Wands. So let's get a card for the King of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Oh, and we're getting the Lovers. Very deep spiritual connection. There's really nothing more to say. You're getting to know another person. You're actually revealing your innermost self to another person, and that deepens the bond. It is a soulmate connection here with the Lovers. A very deep message, a very strong message of love, harmony in relationships. It's about value alignment between you and this other person and taking that connection to the next level. It is about open communication and honesty. There's a lot of deep love here in this connection, in this situation. No matter what your situation is, there is a very strong soulmate energy coming in because you've spread your wings, and that's led you to the freedom and growth that comes in with these cards. Lovely energy. So you could be connecting, or you could be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, and you could be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, and it could be vice versa. And we also have Gemini energy. But just know that there is a very strong connection coming. Let's get some more details here. Let's go just a little bit further. It's really clear. I don't know that we need any more clarification, but we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Nine of Swords. So it does feel like there's a message here on this bottom row about your abundance, about a fresh start, and about taking a pause when it comes to your fears, your doubts, your worries, the things that you're afraid of, the insecurities, it feels like, with this Nine of Swords. And so with this Page of Pentacles, it does feel like there is this fresh start in abundance when it comes to your love situation. And what could happen is your mind starts taking over. We have emotional bringing into the tangible realm. It's a deep connection, but fears, doubts, and worries can creep in. Anxiety can come along with that. And so it does feel like, because this is fresh new energy, we have confidence, but then sometimes it feels like you could doubt the abundance, this fresh start. And the lesson, a new lesson that you can learn from this, is how to build and maintain the abundance and take care of the abundance in your connection by taking a pause, taking a time out with the Hangman energy, and for a new perspective, and to regain your wisdom of knowing you need to stay in your authenticity. It feels like that's the main message here. Remain true to yourself. And that's what keeps this a very strong connection. If your fears, doubts, insecurities mainly creep in, take a pause, because from your wisdom, there is a new perspective that's available to come in. But it is about surrendering, take a pause to let your fears, your doubts, and your worries go here with this Nine of Swords. So let's pull just a message from the cosmos, especially about this Nine of Swords, because it's all beautiful, but we have this mental energy of fears, doubts, worries, and it feels to me like this is insecurity, about keeping this freshness, about keeping the abundance, this new fresh start in abundance, and keeping it going for the long haul. But we do have it looking like it is for the long haul, but you can start to doubt that, and then you can become insecure excuse me, and then not be open and honest with yourself or with your partner. Because we have the Lovers here, there's harmony in this connection, and open communication and honest communication is what keeps this bond strengthened. So let's see. What's the message from the cosmos? Do something kind for someone without any expectation. So that just kind of feels like sometimes when you get in your fear, you overthink, you get it feeling insecure, you doubt, you worry. The way out of that is to do something kind for someone without any expectation. So kind of get out of your head. The way to get out of your head is actually to do something kind for another person. Most importantly, for your lover here, for your partner. You know, whatever your romantic connection is, that kind of takes you out of this mental space and, you know, taking you, you know, brings in the wisdom for the new perspective and brings you back into this connection. So let's see, let's get a card here. What is the best medicine in this moment? And before I'm doing this reading, we have the lunar eclipse in Libra. And so I think I'm posting a video, excuse me, about this lunar eclipse, but we are entering into eclipse season. And where that brings powerful change, that could stir up your fears, your doubts, your worries, and your insecurity. And so especially in Libra, which is this energy with the Lover's card too, about love connections, about harmony, about another person, and value alignment within yourself, staying in your authenticity, that's value alignment, so that then you can strengthen the bond from your authenticity. But let's pull a card. Let's see what the best medicine is in this moment, in this situation. We're getting you and your loved ones are safe. The new moon in Cancer. Excuse me. It just feels like this is a message, especially when we get back to this Nine of Swords. Take a pause. If you start to get fearful, insecure, just know that we have spreading your wings. You're getting to know another person. And as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Spread your wings. Confidence that leads to growth and freedom. We have engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union, completion, completing the relationship circle. So when you start to doubt that energy, especially with the eclipse, you know, this eclipse energy coming, you could start to doubt the strength of your connection or your ability to have this strong of a connection. And just know when your fears, your doubts, your worries, your insecurity comes in, tap into this Hangman, take a pause. And just know the universe wants you to know that you and your loved ones are safe. The universe is here to nurture you with this new moon in Cancer. And when you get too spun up in your head, just remember to do something kind for someone without any expectation. That takes you out of yourself and brings you into the present moment. So it looks beautiful for you. Lots of loving energy, a very strong partnership, a strong bond, lots of love coming in for you, and confidence also. So stay in your authenticity. So I hope this was helpful. And until next time, wishing you lots of love and many blessings. All right, welcome for those of you that picked pile number 2 and the Moonstone. This is your love reading. So let's see what the big message is for you. We're getting worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So it feels like, you know, according to divine timing, according, you know, to the universe, it's on its way and it's going to be worth the wait. So that's the big message. That's the overall energy, the overall message that the universe would like to convey for this reading. So we're also getting passions. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Following your passions. So it does feel like there's a time of passion coming in, but we have the message here of don't be afraid to fail and following what makes your heart happy. It feels like fear of failure when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your passion, can actually maybe put off divine timing a little bit more. You need to be ready. So don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. And what's the situation? And we're getting healing heart. Healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, or an abusive relationship. So it does feel like for those of you, it's worth waiting for. There is a very, feels like a very stable connection. We'll see when we pull the cards coming in for you. There's passion on its way, but it does feel like you've been in the past in this energy of healing your heart, healing from a heartbreak, healing from a toxic situation or an addiction or an abusive relationship in some way. But it does feel like, you know, your heart is healing, and it feels like there's a message from the universe saying it's on its way, but there is still some healing to do. And when the passion and energy starts to come in, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Notice it's interesting. We have follow what makes your heart happy, and we have this healing heart energy. So healing is on the way. It feels like it's not here yet. Some of you might be ready or close to ready, and some of you may not even be nowhere near ready. But it's just a message. It feels like a message of hope when it comes to your love life. So let's get the details here. Let's see what's going on with your love life here. This heart healing. And we're getting the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So it's interesting. Notice we have this Ten of Swords coming in next to this healing heart, this heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, abusive relationship, right next to this Ten of Swords. The ending of this difficulty is coming. It's, you know, there was a painful defeat. There was some sort of loss, some sort of heartache in a past love situation, but that's coming to an end. The ends are an energy of completion. That cycle, your heart is healing. And with this Ten of Swords, look at this energy. It is where you were wounded is actually starting to heal over. Your heart is healing. And notice in the Ten of Swords, typically, the swords are being, you know, they're stabbed into the back, but with this card, it's in the front. It's like something in the past has stabbed your heart, really wounded you. But you're healing that. And so it's coming, it's on its way. We have this Eight of Pentacles energy. And it feels like this is your dedication to healing your heart. You're healing your heart. You know, so that you are, when divine timing comes in and you actually start to meet a person and connect in a passionate way, you're not going to be afraid to follow your heart. You're not going to be afraid to fail, because you've paid a lot of attention and been dedicated to your goal of healing your heart, healing this past heartache. And it looks like you're successfully completing it, but this is about where your focus is, and being dedicated to the goal of completing your heart. It feels like you really don't even want a love situation to come into your life until you're totally ready. And it feels like you'll know when you're ready. And so with this Page of Swords, for me, it is a seeker of truth. You are actively seeking the truth. You're dedicated to the goal of seeking the truth, healing your heart. You're going to be ready soon, because it does feel like this is an energy just about doing the hard work, but you know that it takes you. It feels like you want to be totally done and over this past situation. You want to bring abundance back into your world and kind of get yourself in a right space before you even think about connecting with another person. So let's see, in this Page of Swords, you know, this is this is new, a fresh start, a new lesson. And this is you learning how to think clearly and communicate with authenticity, especially going forward when it comes to a love situation. Going forward, you're no longer going to change who you are to connect with another person. You're going to stay in your authenticity because you are the seeker of truth. You're having this new lesson about who you really are, and you're being open-hearted and receptive in your authenticity here, and you're ready to communicate clearly in your authenticity. So let's get one card for the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. We're getting the Three of Pentacles. So it does feel like, and here comes the coming together, the creating this passion, the creating, following your heart. You've successfully put together this healing of your heart, and you're ready to connect and create in your love life here. This is about coming together, co-creating, to manifest this passion into your physical world here with this Three of Pentacles. You know, bringing your goal, bringing your passions, bringing your connection, and creating it into the physical world with this Three of Pentacles. So let's get some more details here. We're getting the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So it's interesting. This is a turning point, a cycle. The old cycle is being closed out and a new cycle is coming in. One that is filled with good fortune, not this crap with the toxicity, addiction, or abusive relationship, because you've done the hard work, because you're staying in your truth, and you're not going to be afraid to fail, and you're not going to be afraid to follow what makes your heart happy. It does feel like you're actually, with the Swords of Truth, you're actually very discerning, and you're cutting out any crap, any bull crap, any toxicity, any addiction, any kind of abuse, sense of abuse or anything like that. You're not going to put up with that crap. And in this brand new cycle, it doesn't feel like you're going to need to, but you can be very discerning should you need to. This is your destiny. This is a turning point. This is about a new cycle, a brand new cycle in love. And then we have Four of Wands, life's big moments, celebrations. This is a love connection coming in according to divine timing that is worth waiting for. We come into this Four of Wands in this new cycle, and this is a connection that has a very solid foundation with the Four of Pentacles that you can build on. There's a lot of passion in this connection. This makes your heart happy, this connection that's coming in. And this is life big moment. So there's going to be happiness and things to celebrate. Coming together with another person for happiness, love, and celebration, and also passions. So this could be you start dating somebody and, you're celebrating your birthdays, you're celebrating, having happy times. This could be about a card about marriage. But generally if you're in a connection or you start out a connection, it does symbolize, a connection that has a very strong bond that deepens. The connection is going to deepen over time. It has a very solid foundation. So life's big moments, you're going to be celebrating with this love connection that's coming in, and you have a lot to celebrate. You make each other very happy. There's a lot of passion. And like I said, it feels like a very strong, committed relationship here with a very solid foundation in this new fortunate cycle. And we have the Ace of Swords coming in. This is just an energy of going forward, a fresh start in truth, in communication. This connection going forward, this new connection that you're celebrating happiness with, there's passion. You feel it in your bones from the seeker of truth to this new truth. You're living the truth when we get to this Ace of Swords. This is actually where you're starting to live the new truth in your love life here and going forward in the truth. No longer going back to this healing heart energy. You're not going to be afraid to fail. You're not going to be afraid to cut out people who are not serving you, but you're never going to go back to this Ten of Swords energy. And the universe is telling you that this connection was worth waiting for. And to make sure that you put all your focus and attention on healing your heart, and that divine timing is at work in your love life. And when you're ready, the universe is going to send this loving connection, a very solid connection your way. Very passionate connection too. So let's get a card, just a little message from the cosmos. And we're getting, give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. As you're working through, of course, healing your heart, it's very important to, self-care is very important. It's very important after coming out of an abusive or toxic situation. It is very important to not criticize yourself. Be very kind to yourself. Be very loving. As you get back into your center of gravity. And it is about self-care and not criticizing yourself, not staying in this past energy. It's over. This situation that you're healing from is over and done. And you can't change it, but you can change yourself and work on yourself and get right in the center of gravity, center yourself. And so make sure, just when it comes to this Ace of Swords, the Swords energy can kind of be mental problems, mental challenges when it comes to your mind. Those thoughts that creep in that tell you you're not good enough or you don't deserve a good, passionate, stable relationship, one that's based in authenticity. When that creeps in, just give it a vacation day. Make sure that you're being kind to yourself. The more kindness that you can give yourself, it feels like the more this divine timing is going to come in sooner, because you're going to be ready for it sooner. But this connection that's coming in was worth waiting for. There's passions. Don't be afraid to follow what makes your heart happy. An ending of this difficult time is coming. You've healed your heart, and here we have a very nice, beautiful connection filled with lots to celebrate, lots of happiness, and lots of passions in this connection. Sorry guys, I just now realized that I forgot to see what the best medicine is for you in this moment. So please forgive me. We're going to see what the best medicine is for you in this situation right now regarding your healing heart, and waiting for the universe to bring you a very nice, stable connection. So what's the best medicine in this moment as you work through this process? Believe in the impossible. For some of you, you think it's impossible, that you're never going to find love again, you're never going to do love again, but just trust me, it's on its way. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to follow your heart and what makes you happy. Just believe in the impossible. It's going to be worth waiting for, and divine timing is at work in your love life. So I hope this was helpful, and until next time, wishing you lots of love and many blessings. All right, welcome to you guys who picked the third eye crystal here. This is your love reading. So let's see what the big message is, the main theme is for your love reading. And it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it does feel like just generally you've maybe been a little closed off to love. So you haven't been open to receiving love. But the universe's message in this card is that it's safe for you to love. It's okay to open your heart so that you can give and receive that loving energy, the highest energy of all. And we're getting happiness. Wow. New discoveries that lead to celebrations, and love yourself first. So it starts with loving yourself first. That leads you to new discoveries, new happiness, new celebrations is on offer. And what's the situation? Whew, I was a little worried. I was like, what's the situation card? Passion, insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun, equal interest, burning desire coming in for you. Once you open yourself up to it, once you open yourself up to the possibility of love, starts with loving yourself first, knowing that you're worthy of love. You're worthy of all this passion and happiness, celebrations. You're deserving of all, sparks are flying, and this burning desire coming in. So let's get the details, though. Let's see what the details are. Maybe we can get some insight to why you may be a little closed off to love, or maybe you're just coming out of a funk and starting to explore your happiness and explore loving yourself first. And as you feel more passionate, more loving towards yourself, that's bringing more passion back into your world here with this insane chemistry. So let's get the details. We're getting strength, the Eight of Wands, and the Tower. This is shocking change coming in. It feels like your whole world's going to turn upside down with this energy. Once you start to love yourself, once you come into this energy, however you need to build up your self-worth, your confidence, once you do that, just it changes everything. You're just not going to see this coming. It's very shocking. It's very you didn't believe it was possible. It feels like is this energy. It's powerful courage. It's powerful self-confidence. It's powerful self-love and respect here with the Strength card especially coming in. And with the message, love yourself first, and this powerful self-love, self-respect, your personal power to overcome any of the obstacles. And it's also, there's a sign here about patience and looking at how you've been moving through fear lately. When we come into this strength energy, it's powerful courage, knowing you got this. You can work through anything that you've gone through. You're ready to love yourself first, and it's going to require strength to do it. It's going to require some powerful courage and putting yourself out there in an energy of self-confidence, but loving yourself, self-respect, all big messages here. And once that comes in, once you start doing that, this is you realizing it's safe for you to love. You're opening your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You're ready for happiness. You're making new discoveries and celebrating yourself here and loving yourself first. It's very beautiful energy. And once you get to this strength card, bam, here comes the arrows of love flying through the air with this Eight of Wands. This is about speed and power. Two cards about speed, or not necessarily about speed, but two cards about power. Very powerful passion. Eight of Wands, powerful passion. Somebody comes in and knocks your socks off. Somebody comes in, there's insane chemistry. Sparks are flying. You're having fun. You're celebrating yourself. You're celebrating life. You have equal interests, and there's this burning desire, and it happens like that. It feels like with the Tower card. Wow, this is a Tower moment. It's sudden, shocking change, and not always does the Tower card say shocking change, but this change is so powerful that it feels like chaotic. You're going to need to make sure that you're very grounded in this situation because there is a little bit of chaos with this big shocking, powerful change. This is a major life-changing event for you, and it can be a disorienting time because your old structures, your old way of looking at yourself, your old way of being shut down to love is blown away by this Tower. And so those old structures collapse, and you're ready. But the good news is you're ready to rebuild and refocus, and it's a clean slate going forward. And here you are, major energy here. It's very, wow, it's just such a powerful reading coming through with the Tower card, with the Eight of Wands and the Strength card, and the universe saying it's safe for you to love. Go ahead, open your heart, go after your happiness, love yourself first. That brings this insane, powerful strength energy into your world. And so very nice energy. And let's pull some more cards, get some more details. We're getting the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So we have brand new love coming in from this Tower moment. Things are, here comes brand new love. This is new love. This is new happiness, new passion, new strength, new love of yourself, new love of others. All things good with this Ace of Cups. A brand new beginning in love and doing it differently than the old way. This is you being open to love, opening yourself up, realizing that it's safe for you to love. You deserve love and happiness, and you're going to be able to celebrate that. And with this Two of Wands, this is about planning and looking towards your future and making decisions also at the same time. There just feels like there could be a little bit of caution about the passion. You don't just want, you want to be very discerning. You want to make sure that you, in this self-love, in this strength, and all this change, especially when I talked about chaos coming in, a shocking change, a different way of living here with the Tower, it does feel like there's just a little bit of caution about needing to make sure that you're not overwhelmed by a passionate situation. Sure, there's going to be insane chemistry and sparks flying, but that doesn't necessarily mean a deep, strong connection. But you will have that, a deep, strong connection with yourself. So you just a little bit of warning, caution there about this insane passionate energy, but it does feel like you have the strength and the courage and the self-love to weed out the duds, to weed out the people who aren't going to serve you. And you're planning for your future here. This is about making decisions that are going to bring you more happiness in the future, making decisions about loving yourself first and self-respect and taking your power back, it feels like, and going forward in self-confidence, this self-love and respect, and the personal power to overcome the obstacles that you faced, and no longer going back to where you were closed down and shut off in regards to love. Shut your heart off. You're like, I'm worth it. I know I'm worth it. I'm ready for love. I'm ready for passion and happiness. And bam, here it comes. You're planning at the same time. So you're using this energy very smartly, it feels like. And here you are. You planted the seeds of abundance in love. There's passion coming in. We don't have soulmate energy just yet, but you planted these seeds of abundance. And so this can be a card about waiting when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles. So try not to be impatient. It feels like in this powerful energy, like I said, passion comes very quickly, but we don't have any, we have a new beginning in love, but we don't have anything progressing. We don't have anything past this new beginning. So here you are, weeding the garden, weeding out, weeding the garden, weeding out those that aren't serving you. Here you are, not this one, not you. There's a lot of passion, but there's not a lot of love. You're planning for, how to grow an abundant garden in love here with this Seven of Pentacles. And so make sure that you're the Strength card and the Eight of Wands and the Tower energy in this chaos. You could be a little bit impatient, but just know have some patience here. It is a process, and you're setting your goals, but you must wait for your goals to come to fruition when it comes to love. New love is here, and we'll see what happens. There's passion, there's happiness. You're open to it, and you know that it's safe for you to love, and you're weeding your garden here. So let's get a message from the cosmic, message from the universe, message from the cosmos. Just a little message, see what guidance comes in here. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. So if you're hanging on to anything from the past that's caused you to be shut down, think about that for a minute. It doesn't serve you to close yourself off and shut yourself down from a past situation. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. You want to open yourself up to the new happiness. You want to have more loving self-respect. You're worthy. You totally got this. And it changes your whole way of living. It's safe for you to love. So let's see what the best medicine is in this moment for you. Coming into this energy of it's safe for you to love, into this beautiful power. This is just a really powerful reading. I feel all this strength and power coming in for you guys. So like I said, with the Tower, just know that there can be a little bit of chaos, and it can be disorienting. It can be a little bit of a disorienting time as the old structures where you're closed down and shut off for whatever reason, as that's destroyed and you start to rebuild. So okay, so what's the best medicine for you in this moment? The best medicine is, it's a win-win outcome. The full moon in Libra. And I just want to point out, you guys, that on March 25th, about 10 days before or after this reading that I'm doing right now, there is a full moon, a lunar eclipse in Libra coming. And it feels like that's when all this powerful energy starts to build for you. And so just know that a win-win outcome is forecast. Starts with loving yourself first. Once you start to love yourself, here comes happiness, passion, and you're open to give and receive the highest energy of all, and knowing in your power that it's safe for you to love, and it's a win-win. with the full moon in Libra energy. So I hope this was helpful, and until next time, wishing you lots of love and many blessings.